Hello there everybody, and welcome back to Misadventures. As you can see, I have made the trip over to Lornhaven today, and that is because today is the day. I'm ready to begin building this wizard tower. Now we've got this lovely spot by the river purchased and ready to go. So we're going to be building the tower right here in hopes that people traveling alongside the river will catch sight of it. And then hopefully they'll come over to explore to see what it's all about, and then sink some time into this tower parkour. But before we actually get started on this project, I actually have to meet up with Avid, because we've been assigned our first project for the road building guild. And I bet you all know what that means. I get to put on my super cool construction outfit. Any chance I get to wear that thing, I'm taking it. Now this is a pretty big contract, as the first bit spans from the Crypt all the way to Matt's cattle ranch. Then from Matt's ranch, there's another portion of the road that connects to Cambridge. So this is going to be a pretty big project that Avid and I will be chipping away at for a while. But that's okay, because we're helping the server by providing people with safe routes of travel. And we're making some serious coin off of this, like 6K or something like that.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, hello?
Oh my gosh, I was muted. Sorry.
You're fine, you're good.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. What is that?
What is this?
Yeah?
You. No, you. What are you?
What do you mean,
like
what
your
am I? I'm
outfit.
ready for the job.
You look amazing.
Thanks. I've got steel toe boots, goggles, gloves,
Whoa.
safety
Wow.
vest. You know, I'm highly
oh my
visible.
Gosh.
There's
You
no
look
chance of an accident here, you know?
incredibly safe. Yeah, like, I mean, OSHA would be proud right now.
Yeah, safety is the most important part of the job. And
Totally.
clearly it's not for you. What are those, sneakers? Little socks you got there?
These are like little adventurers moccasins that have pink on them.
You know what? Those are adorable. Are they steel toe
Thank you.
though?
No.
Well, I don't know. You don't really seem like you're totally enthused about this job.
No. I'm excited. Look, I came on. Look, remember my plight. You know, last episode, or for me at least. You were worried, right? And look, I did it.
Okay, you're right. You got CCXV?
This is CeCe.
CeCe for sure.
CeCe.
Oh!
Yeah, well, it took 215 chests to find him, and now he's mine.
Oh, CeCe, you're adorable. You are so cute. You better keep CeCe safe.
I will. I definitely haven't logged off on him twice and lost him forever. Twice.
Avid, CeCe needs to be protected with your whole life. You know how hard you work to get CeCe?
Yeah, I know. I'm so proud of him. But, you know, the real thing that we need to talk about is road building.
Oh, yeah. Are you ready to lay some bricks?
I am, but, you know, you're in some fancy clothing. I've got to get into some fancy clothing, too. So,
yeah.
You mind if I just quickly change?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Okay, hang on. I'm just going to go behind this tree.
Okay. Yeah. And I'll turn around. Hold on. Sorry. Let me just turn around.
And I'm here. Hello.
Okay, wait. Why this?
Drift.
This is... What are we doing? This isn't the Mufia.
You can't tell me. Also, Mufia. Great name. Yeah, we're going with that. You can't tell me that you haven't thought about how we could profit from such a extraordinary opportunity with this Road Builders Guild.
You know, Avid, I've got to be so honest. I was just like kind of looking to get outside a little bit more, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity. Right. I wasn't thinking about that, but I'm intrigued. I need to get serious about this Mufia business, because like I feel like I just got to put my heart into it. So what do you have in mind?
I've got my mind on Mufia right now, and all I can tell you is this Road Builders Guild is a real cash cow. If you catch my drift, you know, milk cow.
Milk. Yeah. I catch your drift. I catch your drift.
People are gonna be paying the Road Builders Guild. We have all these sort of allowances and things. We could, you know, imagine if we build a few roads, but we, you know, cut a few corners and we don't tell anybody and we take profits off the top.
But what about the safety?
Yeah, they'll be plenty safe. But, you know, imagine we dig a hole and we fill it with scaffolding and something. You know, it'll be good and safe enough. But we take the dirt. We take all the money.
I mean, it'll still be safe enough, right? I don't want to get in trouble or like step on any toes. Like, am I going to get in trouble with Flip?
No, he's not onto us about the Mufia business at all.
Okay, because it's still top secret, and we could always just blame it on somebody else, right?
Exactly. So what I'm thinking is with this first build, you know, we're getting paid a pretty penny. You know, maybe a little bit of that occasionally, a little bit of it.
I see what you're saying. So
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
the profits,
Yeah.
all of the
Oh,
profits go back to the milk
yeah.
business.
Oh yeah, and we charge people twice as much as we should for the road. You know, we start to really figure out how we funnel some money back home.
But I do have one
Perfect.
question. I still do have a
Oh, yeah.
question. Like all
yeah.
of this stuff, like I said before, this is going to be done during the day because the point still stands. Like I know we were meeting at night. It was
Yeah,
a little
it
bit
was
late
kind of-
for me.
Yeah, you must be exhausted. Well, maybe we get some rest. I know this build is happening somewhere around here. There's gonna be a road, right?
I think so. From what I understand, the construction site starts around here, I would say.
Oh,
I think
wow.
we're going to be building a road that goes from here all the way over to Matt's base and then beyond.
I don't even know where that is. So far away.
It's really far. It's going to be a lot of work.
Boy. All right. Well, at least we're getting paid and all that. But are we gonna need materials for it? Probably.
Well, I mean, I think the guild, like, it's kind of like you can drop off materials, we can collect our own. So it's just starting out. So I have a feeling we're going to need to collect a bunch, you know?
Oh, that's not fun. Okay. Well, I guess then before we can start, I don't have anything on me. I mean, I'm literally like, it's totally empty. So basically just dirt.
Well, I mean, like, hold on. Can we put, oh, I can't even place stuff. Never mind.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to
I
be able
thought
to.
we could place stuff. I was going to put a
Can you-
construction sign here.
How about dirt?
We can put dirt there. Okay, wait. Can I put something on top of the dirt? Or
No.
maybe I'm not permitted. Can you do that? You try.
There's no way.
No. Okay. Oh,
It's gotta be the blocks we're allowed to place. Do you have any?
Oh, I wanted to put a fancy construction sign. Look at me. I'm all about safety.
Let's just put like a wither.
Yeah.
Maybe a few of them. You know, like this. You know, this is like kind of a creepy.
Yeah, where it's
No one
like
will go
do
over
not
here.
pass. It's an
This
unassumed
is
road.
unsafe.
So now that we're in the road business, like, I don't know, we're gonna get rich, aren't we?
Oh, are we gonna get rich?
What are we gonna do with the riches for the Mufia, though?
Well, we bring it back to we start to expand the business, Drift.
Okay.
You know, we start to franchise maybe. There isn't a Mufia and Orchidia, is there?
You're so right. Can I have a drive-through?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, maybe we we build this road and then maybe we build another little bit of secret business going on. I got a house in Orchidia, so it's all pink and beautiful. You're going to love it.
We gotta put our little brains together, our little noggins. Ready?
Yeah, here, rub them. Oh gosh, I just saw
Sorry,
inside
the
your brain.
helmet. The helmet. I don't know. Yeah. The safety
There's
helmet.
like a tongue in there actually or
Oh,
something.
really?
It's
I
almost
was
like-
in third person. Hey, wait, stand still. Let me see what's going on in there.
Yeah. Do you see anything?
There's nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
There's literally
About right.
nothing. Is that
Yeah,
normal?
Yeah. Well, if you have it and I have it, that's the sample size of 2.
Yeah, it must be normal then. It must be normal.
Yeah,
All right,
probably.
let's get to building roads. So, with road building in mind, if we do a quick little inspection of the roads laid out around here, you'll see that these consist of a lot of mud brick, and mushroom. Then on some of these paths over here as well, there is some cobble, dirt, and even some jungle incorporated into it. So we do have a little bit of a build palette that we need to follow. Wait, I just realized, with my iron helmet on, kind of looks like I'm wearing a helmet on top of a helmet. If I didn't already look goofy enough, yeah, that just sealed the deal. But back to the road palette. So we definitely have a theme that we've got to work with here. And lucky for me, I have spent the last couple days in the resource world gathering up a bunch of materials. Like, seriously. I kinda no-lifed it the other day on this server and spent a long time in the resource world. The only thing that I'm currently missing is wheat to turn this mud into packed mud. But I mean, thankfully we have a little wheat field right here that I can just take from. Also, can we just address this giant tower that's behind my house? Like, huh? Where did that come from? Okay, let's see. This better not have any suspicious cult-like activity going on. A bunch of beds in one room with a skull on the floor is a little bit unsettling if you ask me. What is this? Reading areas? Studies, perhaps? I mean, education's really important, but when it's in cult lands like this, I don't know. Okay, so now I'm at the top of the tower, and you know what? Wow. Beautiful view from up here. I can't help but to think that this build has nefarious purposes, though. It's got a giant bell, because, you know, Cult of Ding and all of that. So I've come to the conclusion that although this is a beautiful build, something ain't right about it. Something just ain't right. I mean, I guess that's to be expected, though. I do live in the cult lands after all. Alrighty, but with all of this wheat I collected, I'm able to make a couple more stacks of this packed mud. And it's a start. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but at least we've got something. Now, the only problem is with all of these materials to build... Oh, the bell actually dings. It is a functioning bell. That's actually so awesome. But also, what does it mean? I'm kind of scared. So I've got all of these materials ready for our road building. The only problem is my 2 shulkers that I'm using to haul materials are actually full with materials that I need for my build. Oh, but there is a solution though. I need to go build. That's what I need to do. I need to go build. Well, also I can get some more shulkers too, because I do have a lot of diamonds. So maybe I should do that. But then I think afterwards, we should probably build my tower. Yeah. Alrighty, let's make some more diamond blocks. Go get ourselves a couple more shulkers. You know, any excuse I get to run the crypt, I'm gonna take it. Alright, here's the room. Deposit a block of diamond. We shoot this, grab our shulker, and then I do that about 3 more times. I just hope that along the way I get a mending book. That's all I want. So I am running through and making sure to unlock everything so the chests are open. Now, did I get mending? Nope, I didn't. That's okay, because I gotta run through here 3 more times, so we still have a chance. So once again, I got caught in a loop of crypt running. Listen, I needed the shulker boxes, okay? It's not like I have an obsession with this dungeon or anything. It's not like I'm also searching for mending books and I refuse to give up or anything. No, I just wanted some shulker boxes, that's all. All right, second run of the crypt. Let's see if I get mending this time. I believe. Oh, I finally got it. Oh, after all this time. I actually can't believe it. I have run this crypt so many times for mending, and this is the first one I've got in I don't know how many runs. That is honestly a huge win for me. So after that, I did 2 more runs of the crypt for the shulker boxes. That was the only other mending book I found, but hey, I'll take it. Alrighty, so I have done 4 runs of the crypt, and with that, I've got my 4 shulker boxes, and most importantly, a mending book. So I think we can finally head out of here. So now that I've got myself more shulkers, I'm gonna label 1 yellow and then keep 1 gray. And these will be my little construction workboxes. So I'm gonna make sure these ones are for the road building guild. And this is where I'm gonna stash away all of my road building materials. And as for the rest of these, we'll just dye them fun colors, cause why not, you know? All right, there we go. Road building shulker boxes, and then general utility shulker boxes. We've got ourselves a good stash to work with. Now, before we go ahead and do anything else, I think it's finally time that I get mending on one of my tools. And I'm thinking since we already have the shovelnator, all we really need to do is attach mending to it, and then we're good to go. So I think that's a pretty good use for this mending book, especially because we're going to be building lots and lots of roads. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have the levels to enchant anything else. However, I am getting kind of sick of wearing this iron armor. I mean, look at this chainmail. It's just sad. So I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and wear this diamond armor for now. It may be unenchanted, but at least I look cool. So with all of that done, I think I'm ready to travel back to Lornhaven and begin working on this build. Okay, it is a beautiful morning in Lornhaven, and if we want to get started on building this tower, the first thing we need to do is clear out a little bit of a space for it. I'm gonna try my best to only tear down the trees that I need to. Same with terraforming this land. The terrain around here is actually so nice, and the trees are nice and tall, so I want to preserve as much of that as I can. All right, I think this should be enough space, I'm pretty sure. So with this space all cleared out, I think I'm ready to begin building. Alrighty, so here is our magical wizard parkour tower all done. Well, the building aspect of it anyway. The parkour's not done yet. I think this is looking so nice along the riverside though. Couldn't have picked a better spot for it, honestly. And I'm really happy with the palette I chose. I think it stands out really nicely amongst this forest. So with the structure all built, that means we need to figure out the parkour aspect of this. Because currently there is absolutely no way to climb to the top of this tower. So for this parkour, I was kind of picturing that people would actually have to start the course on the outside to get in through a window that's higher up. I'm hoping that people will see the tower in the distance, snoop around and notice there's no obvious entrance, then try to break in. And judging by the way people are searching through Maryport for mysteries, that seems pretty likely. So I think this window right here as an entryway would be perfect. Now how do we bring people to this window entrance? We've got to make it challenging for them. Maybe we can start off by building a lean-to with storage underneath that they can climb up. And then once they're up on top of that, we could build something like, I don't know, maybe like a light post or something around here. So you start by hopping from the lean-to over to the light post. Easy. So there is actually a window close by that we could get them to jump onto. However, it's a little bit far from here. So how about we get them to jump onto a broken down wall? Again, still a relatively easy jump to make. But maybe this is where we can kind of spice things up. So if we place trapdoors like this, players will then be able to make the jump from the wall and be able to climb up them, if they know that they have to flip them, that is. And that will kind of carry you upwards. So now all we have to do is create a path to bring the player into that window, and then that's pretty much it. This is the current route that I have to get into the tower, and I'm hoping that it's obvious enough. I added in a couple visual cues here and there like the glazed terracotta and the lantern, and hopefully that guides people in this direction. Alright, let's give this a little run through to see how it plays. I would say I'm like mediocre at parkour. I'm not super great at it, but I'm not terrible either. And I think that's what I'm aiming for, especially with the entrance. We don't want to frustrate people right off the bat. Alright, we made it, and now we are basically at the start of this parkour, because now comes the challenge of climbing all the way to the very tippy top of this tower. Better watch your step, because it's a pretty long way to fall. So that's pretty much the start of the parkour. Now all I have to do is build out the rest of it. So I got to work on building up a path that went up to the top of the tower. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit hard to get shots of this process because the space was pretty narrow and there was a lot of replacing blocks to make sure the parkour actually worked. And after lots and lots of block placing and trial and error, this parkour tower is all done. Check this thing out. Isn't this cool? You know, decorating this wasn't the easiest thing to do. There was a lot of scaffolding involved and honestly a lot of falling. But hey, that's fine. I had a little water pit to catch my fall, and I think this turned out phenomenal. Now we are gonna do a full run through of this course. However, I thought it would be a good idea to get a professional involved. I built this course out and I've run it a bunch of times. So for me, a lot of the stuff is pretty intuitive by now. So for example, some things that might seem obvious to me might not be to other people. And I definitely want people to have the challenge to figure things out. However, I also don't want things in the path to be so hidden that it becomes frustrating. So there's a little bit of a balance that we're working with here. That's why I thought it would be a good idea to bring in a professional. Someone with a higher skill level who would be able to run the course with ease, but also be able to tell me if something is genuinely just too frustrating without it being a fun challenge. And who on this server is someone who has a ton of parkour and speedrunning knowledge? Jojo. Now before we go get Jojo's expert opinion on this course, I have been summoned by Catherine to stop by her base. I believe she's completed something in her area and she's asking people to come by to check it out. You know what's nice though? Now that I'm out in this area, I'm actually pretty close to her and Avid's bases. So this isn't a far trek for me at all.
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
What did I walk into?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the Prisma Pond.
What is this?
This is the new magical fishing spot. Come here, come here, come here. Look.
It's beautiful.
Drift, you won't believe it. You can get cod in this pond.
Ta-da.
Cod? Really?
Wow.
Whoa!
Like, it's just full of cod.
What's the rest of this junk? I just want the cod.
Wow.
Just kidding. No, this is actually crazy. I really need prismarine, so this is perfect.
Speaking of, here's some
We are
more
all
blocks.
desperate
Would you
for
like some?
Prismarine right now.
You know what I
It's,
should set up? I should set up like a donation chest so if
You
somebody wants to
should.
donate.
Barrel. Make it a barrel.
Yeah,
we
definitely.
can
That's actually a
interact with
really
the
good
barrel.
idea. Do I have my fishing pole with me? I do. I
Come on.
do.
Everyone in the fishing pond gets dunked at least once. Let's go.
Okay, all right. Is this like good luck or something?
We're just having a water fight, you know? Good old hooligan water fight.
Since this is a new pond, though, I feel like we need to, you know, like toss something in here for good luck, though. Kind of like a coin, you know?
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Hoo-yah!
Oh, nice. Okay, all right. What can I throw in there that doesn't look like litter? You know what I can throw in here? Literature.
Literature.
Oh. We're tossing stuff in for good luck.
Where should I put
Yeah.
this?
Oh.
Uh,
you gotta throw pennies in
Should I
then.
put it here?
I don't have any
You got-
pennies. All I had was a
I
book.
know.
Yeah.
Empty
Oh.
coin pouch. You put 10 in and then
This.
coin pouch.
Oh, you're so right.
Throw
Wait,
your
wait. I've
pennies
got
in.
my coin pouch. I'm gonna put
Here.
one in.
Put a
Wait, I
sign.
can't
Yeah.
interact with
Okay,
objects
let's do
here. I
that.
thought you could
That is
interact
such a
with
good
barrels.
idea. Okay, ready? I'm gonna make a wish.
I guess it would have to be a shulker.
Okay, I
You
made
have
my
to
wish.
split
I'm gonna toss it. There we go. It's gone.
What'd you wish for?
I know. I thought I could. Lizzie said I could.
I actually didn't wish for anything. It was too quick and I panicked a bit.
Oh.
So I just wasted it. I wasted it.
Cool stuff. Can you touch it?
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I just put.
You're
bricks.
such a silly goose right now.
I
You're
know.
such
I
a
know. I
silly goose.
really should have asked you to make a wish for me. Honestly.
I probably also would have panicked and not thought of one.
Oh, are
Money!
you a little coin goblin? You coin goblin. Come on.
Did you throw multiple coin pouches in the?
Me and Elle did.
Wow. I'll take that one too. Wonderful.
Hey,
Your luck has been
that is for good luck.
Yeah.
I guess good luck for
me.
you then.
Yeah, it's really good luck.
Yeah,
I found
real
11
good
coins
luck
in
for
the
you
pot.
that you just dove in and took our coins,
sorry.
huh?
Yeah.
I did not mean to hit you.
Oh,
I was
that's
trying to
okay,
get a
that's
little
okay.
Coin goblin
Yeah.
over
I'm
here.
wild.
You're a little
I'm wild.
coin goblin.
Good luck trying to hit me. You should.
Ow!
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got thorns too.
Ow!
No, not the sword. Not the sword. I'm fragile. Ow.
Getting you with the
I'm
stake.
Okay, that would kill me. One more and I'm dead.
Okay. We'll back off. But let that be a lesson to you. That being a
Yeah.
coin
I'm-
goblin has
you thief.
consequences.
Okay, that's fair. But the coin goblin is very sensitive on the inside and the outside, just to be clear.
I bruise easily like a peach.
Like a peach.
So after that slight little detour, I met up with JoJo and Maryport to bring her over to the parkour course. Oh man, I'm giving away all the secrets. Here we go. All right, pretend you didn't see any of these trapdoors. Is this really what we're doing? Is this what we're doing?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You're excited. And that's good. We need this level of enthusiasm. So I need you to run up this thing and tell me if, like, it's too difficult in a way that it's not fun. It's too easy.
Let me see. I already have one idea,
Oh, no.
but
That's
I
not
need
supposed
to
to happen.
see. Just growing.
Yeah, just grow. No, it's okay. It's okay. You saw nothing.
Okay, so this is my idea here, somewhere around these parts. We gotta do some magic. I got the
Magic in me.
Okay, so we're just gonna climb up this. Can I jump this? I think I can. Okay, go around here, and then we climb. Oh, I can't climb that high. Okay, I'll have to go onto this. Oh, but this window is open.
This
right?
window is open, yes.
Oh, okay. That solves one of my questions.
How did you do
Yeah.
that with such ease? I've been struggling to do that. This is my own build. Okay, so you're into the parkour now.
Okay, now we try this. Where shall I go with this?
Okay.
Oh, that's a hard jump.
Is
with
it
the
really?
vine in the middle there? Yeah, because if you get caught on the berry bush here, then you just like kind of fall.
Oh, is that something that's too difficult for people, do you think?
No, because as long as you just like aim straight at the block, you should
Okay.
be able to do it.
Okay.
If you just jump from like this side, then you get caught and you fall.
So it's a fun little challenge still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like impossible. If you just like start from the corner, you don't miss.
You just gotta be precise. Okay, you are at a point where I just need to let you know that there are gonna be kind of like two paths you can take. Like one will lead up and one will lead to like a chance of loot as well. So just keep that in mind.
Okay, because I do see like a little pit stop here.
Yeah.
And is there anything behind the painting?
No,
Dang it.
not that one. But there will be for one of
Ooh.
them. You know what?
Dang
It's
it.
not fully built yet, so you'll probably see the room in which it is. You'll get a sneak peek.
Oh,
You'll know
okay.
it's there.
So then this, I assume, is where a little pit stop is. and then towards the ladder is the rest of this. I could probably make this from here, but I think it's safer from this fence post, I think.
Both are definitely doable. Wow, okay, you're following the paths that I intended to set out. So this is good, this is good.
Oh, there's a little pocket here. Oh, I gotta get in like crouched, or am I just walking on the trap doors?
You gotta climb up a little bit further. I should probably make that a bit more obvious. Because if you go all the way up...
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not see that.
Okay, I'll make... See, I saw it right away because I've been building it, right? So I had no idea you couldn't see it.
Yeah, I think it's good how it is. I can do this. Nice.
Now, this is the part where I don't know if this jump is too hard because of the candles. Is that too hard?
No, I mean, if anything, the hitbox is bigger.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think... I just jumped to the vine, right? Like, I mean, it's not too hard. It's pretty telling on where to go.
Okay.
I'm just more concerned about this next one, but I'm not sure if I have to go to that one.
Yeah, there you go. That is the path.
There's one thing I could do here, which is a Neo. I could bounce around this one block, which I don't think... Is that what you want me to do?
There's two routes. I want you to either Neo it, or you could jump onto this candle and then jump to it.
Oh, right. Okay, next question. What happens if I go not that way and I go this way?
If you go that way, that's another little loot chamber.
Okay.
That one's a little bit tricky though, because if you go on that set of vines, I find that like if you don't have this trapdoor flicked down, you're gonna fall. So it's pretty punishing, and I don't know if that's something I should change or leave it. You know what I mean? Because it is an alternate path.
It's good to have some. It's good to have some punishment, I think.
You know what? You're crushing this. You are absolutely crushing this.
I play a lot of this game. You know, you'd think I'd know what I'm doing.
It's okay. I broke your fall.
It had to happen as soon as I started speaking.
Yeah,
about,
exactly.
Like,
as soon as you're like, you know, I know a thing or two about Minecraft. It always happens that way.
Oh, where am I? Oh, jeez. Let's see. Here.
Mm-hmm.
Bam, bam. And...
You saw nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
This part, I could jump straight to the ladder, or I could use that. I'm gonna try skipping it. Okay.
That is the top of the tower. This is gonna be like where you obtain said item. So that's it.
Ooh, I love it. It looks awesome. I mean, I know this room's not finished, but the entire tower itself looks really sick.
Really? Thank you. Do you have like any type of like parkour feedback or like anything?
What I will say is I don't know what type of loot you're gonna have at the very top there. But if you want to have like really good loot, you could always add one like really hard jump for the final chest, because you get loot as you go up. So assuming that the top has like the best loot, there should be one really hard jump.
Okay.
In my opinion. Call me crazy. But maybe remove this fence post.
Okay.
And then add like a floating fence post in between you and me here.
Okay.
Like, hold on. I don't have any blocks, just scaffolding. This in the way. Let me see if this is possible.
Here, I'll move out of the way. That's pretty tricky.
Also, just in case I fall.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, this is a good idea.
Okay, that's hard. Hold on. Oh, I did it.
Let's see. Do you just kind of like go around it?
Yeah. It's hard though, because you have to measure like where the fence post is. You kind of have to go wider than you think.
Oh, dang. This is really hard. Oh, I did it though.
Nice. If you want to make it easier, you could do iron bar because it's skinnier. Yeah, and then you can make it droop from the very top. Yeah.
That's much easier though?
This is easier, yeah.
What if I made it like one higher? Would that really psych people out? Okay, that's nice. I think that's enough of a challenge, like you said.
Yeah.
For the prize, but there's also a chance of falling.
I like it.
Well, thank you so much for your expertise.
Of course. Thanks for showing me this. That was awesome.
I know you said you weren't going to charge me anything, but come on. You gave me some expertise. How about like a cool 3,000 coins.
No, it's okay. I
Really?
know all the secrets now of the tower, yeah.
You know what? You're so right. Okay. I just ate the coins. Like, I literally ate them. They're in my stomach now.
Swallow them.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's not
I don't
good.
think those process very well.
No, like I swallowed probably like 20 the other week and I just swallowed 3,000, so I don't know how this is
jeez.
gonna go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I better, you know, just like
I'll let you do
sleep it
that.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck. Thanks for showing me this. That
Oh.
was fun.
Thank you, thank you. So this course has gotten the JoJo seal of approval, and that is all I could ever hope for. So let's run through this thing quickly together. So the bottom part of this parkour course is kind of like the area where the magician would have all of their supplies. So it's super green, and there's things like little spots around where plants would grow that they could use for potions and stuff. So the extra little areas like this are gonna have some loot for people. And if we make our way up the tower here, we've gotta swing around the balcony, and then we're into the magician's study. Then we gotta hop up these glowberries, and then from here there is another room for a chance of loot. However, I find this one to be pretty tricky if this trapdoor isn't flipped. If it's flipped, you're fine and you won't fall. However, if it's not, there's a pretty high chance you're gonna fall. But you simply jump from that trapdoor into this room, which will eventually have some loot in it. Then eventually I want to make this spot a little hidden entrance with a painting, which would also be another good spot for some loot. And then that brings us into our final spot. Now Jojo and I added this chain that you kind of have to hop around, and it's a tricky one. This one's pretty punishing. Like, I don't know if I can even do this. Oh no! Oh, that wasn't good. Seriously, this part is so hard. Oh, that is a really, really difficult jump. Like, it's pretty hard. So I think that if we keep that chain jump, then hopefully that means we can put something of a greater reward in here. I want to reward people with an item that will grant them access to something else down the road. However, I think it would also be really nice to be able to give them something else as well, especially if they make this jump. So once I fully complete these loot chambers, we'll be able to fully turn this build over to the devs. So there might be a little bit of extra time before this thing gets up and running, but it's all pretty much done. And I think it turned out super, super fun and fantastic. I mean, listen, Jojo can run it properly. I can kind of run it. Ow. And I think that's an indicator that this is going to be a fun little challenge. So with all of this done, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you so much everybody again for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's shenanigans, and I'm really excited to continue our work here in Lornhaven. We've got lots and lots of fun things coming up for this area. So with all that, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!